Hi, I'm Steve Koleno, and this is Confidential Remarks. Today we're going a little off the beaten path. Instead of talking about strategy or disruption, we're going to slow down and look at the data. Specifically, we're highlighting what we saw in 2025, what buyers experienced, where the pressure points were, and what it all really means. No big predictions today, just insights. Hope you enjoy it. Most people who bought a home say they're happy they did it. About 87% are glad they bought. Many say they feel happier and like their life improved. But at the same time, money feels tighter. Some say their financial situation got worse. Others say they feel more stressed. So emotionally, it feels good. Financially, it feels harder. Many buyers plan to spend about $310,000. But the average home actually cost about $417,000. That's a huge difference. Imagine saving up for something you think costs $30 and then finding out it costs $40 or more. That's what happened to many buyers. Because of this, lots of people spent more than they planned. Some buyers now feel house poor. That means they own a house, but don't have much money left over for other things. Some had to cut spending. Some took on more debt. Some struggle to make payments on time. The house is theirs, but their budget feels tight. Buying your first home in 2025 was especially tough. First-time buyers were more likely to feel overwhelmed, go over budget, struggle with payments, take on extra debt. Repeat buyers usually had more savings or equity. That gave them an advantage. It's kind of like playing a hard level in a game without any practice. Most buyers had to make compromises. Over 80% didn't get everything they wanted. Some spent more than planned. Some bought homes that didn't meet all their needs. Some were surprised by how much they had to give up. In 2025, buyers weren't getting their dream home. They were getting a good enough for now home. When buyers had to choose, they picked location over perfection. They wanted safe neighborhoods, good schools, nice communities. They were more willing to accept older roofs, repairs, homes that needed updates, where the house was mattered more than how perfect it looked. Even though most are happy, many still have regrets. About 2/3 say they regret something. Some wish interest rates were lower. They hadn't spent so much. They found problems during inspection. They hadn't rushed. You can be happy with something and still wish parts were different. Almost everyone says they would change something. They wish they had been more patient, saved more money, asked more questions, negotiated harder. But many also say they felt pressure to act fast because prices were rising. They weren't careless. They were worried about missing out. Buying a home wasn't quick. Many people had to make multiple offers. Some searched for 6 months or more. It felt exhausting. It wasn't a sprint. It was a long marathon. Even though it was mostly a seller's market, buyers still negotiated. Many got price reductions, help with closing costs, home warranties. At the same time, buyers also had to give in sometimes. It wasn't one side winning. It was both sides adjusting. Buyers who used a real estate agent often had a better experience. Agents helped with paperwork negotiations, finding homes. Some people skipped agents to save money, but they sometimes missed out on expert help that could have saved them stress or even money. When choosing an agent, buyers didn't care most about commission. They cared about good communication, local knowledge, market experience. They wanted someone who could help them succeed, not just someone who was cheap. After buying, people focused on rebuilding savings, paying off debt, fixing parts of the home they had to compromise on. Some are even trying to get back to normal life, like saving for travel or fun activities again. They're recovering financially. Here's the big picture. Buying a home in 2025 is more expensive, more stressful, full of compromises. But most people are still glad they did it. It's not easy, it's not perfect, but for many, it's still worth it. This has been Confidential Remarks